first opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. First pitch, oh, look out, and a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Jason Hayward will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a one-out double. Chris Bryant steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Called strike 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
First baseman number 44.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, Odubel Herrera.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Jose Iglesias will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he is in there. Miguel Cabrera gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Nick Castellanos set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kyle Schwarber makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Addison Russell. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Chris Coghlan into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the seats. 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ian Kinsler strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Cameron Maben will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's safe. And the runner from second is in to score. J.D. Martinez will get his first shot here. And you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Zobrist on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. C.J. Cron will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Lays off 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Odubel Herrera will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really comfortable up there.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Snap throw from the catcher. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Jose Iglesias in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
And no swing, apparently, ball one. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Tommy La Stella steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Jason Hayward walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben on the run. And that ends the inning. Miguel Cabrera digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Nick Castellanos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounded to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ian Kinsler steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Martinez is over, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist will swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Darvish has got it, and the side is retired. Cameron Maben is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-0.
Heading out toward shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Fly ball out toward left center field. Coghlan there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. J.D. Martinez steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Lined hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Digging in, C.J. Cron. He reached on a single in his first try.
C.J. Cron.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2-0 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the third out. Kyle Schwarber heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him. Addison Russell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Chris Coghlan comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Tommy La Stella is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that runner will get a head start out there.
Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out. Jose Iglesias will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Nick Castellanos will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Ian Kinsler steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he's going to get all the way around the bases. And, folks, you won't see too many of those in a given year. It's an inside-the-park home run. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. J.D. Martinez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Carlos Perez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Drilled on the ground to short. Underhanded flip on to Zobrist for the force, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Mark Lowe will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting,
So one away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball heading for the alley. Maben sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Chris Bryant stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Houston Street will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Street comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Kyle Schwarber will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. C.J. Cron will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Hayward, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses inside. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, That could be trouble.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Jose Iglesias will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Adam Warren will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is there. Let's see if they try it. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Miguel Cabrera steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
In there, strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 9-1 ball game. And Cabrera is in there at third with a triple.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 1 out and a runner on third. To 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Hayward at the track. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he is in there. Ian Kinsler stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Addison Russell is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Ground ball left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Chris Coughlin will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
0-1.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Tommy La Stella stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Cameron Maben steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Anthony Goes will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Tap foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Chop foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Ghost is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Carlos Perez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of set.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Erasmo Ramirez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
now batting.
Ready now, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kinsler. On to first, and there are 2 down. Chris Bryant will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. C.J. Cron steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Schwarber scoops it up, and he's set down 1 away. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up.
Odubel Herrera.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit to short. Russell's got it. Zobrist. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Anthony Rizzo steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
Alex Wilson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The second baseman, number 18.
Ben Zobrist will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Hits this one hard the other way. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Kyle Schwarber ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here.